Oliveira opens with a front kick. Crowd getting behind the American early on.
Charles got something going on with his eye. I feel like he got poked or something. Something happened. He's touching his right eye a lot.
And now Oliveira with a nice offensive flurry. Chandler wicked measured early. Chandler advances with a jab. Nice job by the truck isolating what seemed to bother Charles.
He seems fine now. Charles fights so technically on the feet. Like, look how quickly that right hand comes. He doesn't load up with everything. He just fires it out. There's a shot.
Nice double leg. Wow. Beautiful entry by Charles Oliveira. Oh. Chandler grabbed the cage. Watch his leg.
Oh.
Look at the leg.
His leg's in real trouble.
Yep, he's in real danger.
Real danger.
Chandler, yes, got away with a blatant grab there on the top of the fence, still on the ground.
He's in a heel hook position here. This is not good at all.
You do not want to be here with Charles Oliveira, especially early in a fight.
Especially where Oliveira's left leg is. If he can slide that left leg down on the hips, where that left leg of Micheal Chandler is in a very precarious position. If he can maintain control of it with his right arm, it's not good for Micheal Chandler. And he's going to take his time, be very patient, land a few hammer fists here and some punches, soften him up, and then make for an opening.
Dare I ask if you're Chandler what you're trying to do?
Well, he definitely wants to keep that triangle on the legs like he has it right now. But what he really wants to do is scramble out of this position. But he's got to do it carefully, because Oliveira is one of the best finishers in the history of the sport. His jiu-jitsu is world class. It's so slick.
Every time
having that position is just real bad. He's deep in on the hips.
Chandler's doing a really good job of collecting the left arm of Oliveira. But right here, you start to see his foot slip.
Yep.
Oliveira's in no rush to clear this either. He's taking his time. Whereas most fighters would feel a bit uncomfortable. This is not a familiar position. Charles seems to be very comfortable in here, because it would feel like Chandler, if he could get to an underhook, could take the back of Oliveira.
That's a big if, right? Oliveira is such a wizard on the ground.
Yes.
And the Chandler's left leg is the only thing that's keeping Oliveira from mounting him. Where that left leg is, why he's got his left leg elevated over the hips of Oliveira. If Oliveira bypasses that, he slides over and he's on top of him.
Well, look at those little short movements there.
He's doing
trying to clear that leg.
He's going to pop that right leg out and slide that left leg over the top. But by having this control over the body like he has here, at the very least, he can get the side control. But he may very well be able to pop the leg over the top and mount.
Chandler, thus far, doing a nice job controlling that right leg.
Yes.
But just Oliveira is so big for this weight class and so long, and his jiu-jitsu is so technical. You do not want to be stuck here where everybody's dry. Right. There's not a lot of sweat.
Keep working.
And he's just got excellent control here. And he's cooking. He's just taking his time, looking for his openings, and he's in front of Makako, who's his longtime MMA coach, a real legend in the early days of the sport.
Get your fingers out of the cage.
Chandler's doing such a good job with that lockdown on the legs. Oliveira can't advance.
Right.
But if you're Micheal Chandler, you are okay losing this round, but limiting what happens when this fight hit the ground so early.
Yes, absolutely. He's mitigated any of the real dangers being submitted. He's losing the round because Oliveira's on top of him, but not a lot of damage. You know, no big deal. Best case scenario for Chandler given that circumstance.
Well, hey, you did good. You started calm in the beginning, yeah.
Beautiful kicks by Oliveira.
Like you said, Joe, Oliveira is so picky with his strikes. Doesn't waste anything. He's very disciplined with his hands. He does things the right way.
And he hits very hard.
He hits very hard. And then he beats up your legs. Look at Chandler's legs already. You don't even realize that those outside kicks are doing that type of damage to him.
And if you want to know about that Oliveira power, as he lands a left hand there, just ask Justin Gaethje about it. Said it's the hardest hitter he's ever faced. Oh! Big right hand for Charles, forces Chandler on the retreat.
Man, Oliveira is good.
He's so precise. And then you also have to think about the activity, right? Even if Chandler's been training, during that time, Oliveira has beaten Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, Micheal Chandler.
Right.
I mean, incredible experience at championship level. Beautiful right hand by Oliveira.
Chandler with an uppercut, partially blocked by Oliveira, or so it appeared.
Nice kick. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that landed.
It's so quick.
Chandler with a big land, though.
Oh! Nice knee up the middle.
Big knee for Oliveira. Chandler ate it well.
You see Chandler starting to load up now, though. He can't stop who he is. This is who he is.
Exactly.
Chandler landed a couple of left hands there. 3 minutes to go in the round.
Once it starts getting chaotic, this dude's going to get in it. He's just going to dive in. That's what he does.
Takedown by Charles.
Oliveira
now he's in the
full mouth. Tremendous.
And you can't give you back. Do not give him your back.
Yeah.
You give your back, you might as well start tapping right away.
And once again, plenty of time with which to work for Charles Oliveira as we hit the midpoint of round 2. Remember, 5 rounds if needed for this co-main event.
Yeah, that's huge for Oliveira, especially considering the amount of damage he's been able to inflict in the first 2. And now with 2:16 to go on top, full mount, Micheal Chandler's in big trouble.
And because of Chandler's background in wrestling, most don't try to take him down. So this isn't a familiar position for him to be fighting off of his back.
And he relies on these big movements to get out of these situations.
And Oliveira will probably just float with him.
Yeah.
If Mike explodes, Charles will float.
And if he doesn't explode, he's going to get smashed like this. So Mike's looking for an opening where he can create a scramble. But Oliveira, one of the things he's doing that's great too is he's grapevine the legs of Micheal Chandler from the top position. Whenever Chandler starts to move his legs, Oliveira engages those butterflies and locks a hold of his shins.
Looked like maybe that elbow caused a slight cut on the forehead of Micheal Chandler.
Oh, he's going on armbar. Oh, big elbow.
Poison with Charles Oliveira.
Nasty.
Danger factor everywhere.
Sorry, John, you saw him climb his chest there. When he tried to go for that submission, that was the only time he lets the hips go. Oh my goodness, he's beating him up.
Chandler's getting brutalized here. He slides down and again goes right back to those grapevines.
Diego Lima, I'm being told, just reminded Oliveira about the 12-6 elbows, and that one looked pretty close to one of those.
Yep. He had to remind him, right? It's a change.
Isn't it amazing how long it took to get that dumb rule out? Here's the scramble. He's trying to make these big movements and scramble.
That's too difficult. You're not going to just buck this man off of you.
Well, he's so big, too. And, you know, and he's strong as well.
It was amazing watching them at the weigh-in. You're like, damn, Charles Oliveira's huge.
All the third time before the notorious one chimes in. All right. third and not so final round. We are scheduled for 5 if need be in this.
And, you know, you're walking into a wood chipper with Oliveira.
Yeah, you are.
Nice left hand by Oliveira.
When Chandler gets Oliveira against the octagon side, that's when he needs to go. He's got to let his hands go. He's close. Oliveira has no place to escape.
Nice kick by Chandler.
He needs more of that. But he's hunted right now.
All that running, though, that exhausts you. Running backwards from Charles Oliveira.
Oh, uppercut. Nice uppercut.
Beautiful. Nice vision defensively by Oliveira. Chandler goes low.
Chandler leaning against the cage. Nice jab.
Yep.
That was a very strong jab by Chandler.
Oh, uppercut.
Nasty uppercut. Looking for an elbow over the top. Jumping knee.
My goodness.
Oliveira's so technical.
He's got every weapon.
He's got every weapon and he's so composed.
The fact that he is in front of one of the most dangerous guys in the division.
He's thinking the same thing, champ. Nice knee by Oliveira, now an elbow.
But you see the difference in the technique.
Chandler's holding on to it.
Yeah.
Full on. Full on. Look at that. Taken down and he's giving up his back.
This is no good.
This is terrible.
This is terrible.
And he's going to flatten him out here.
Oh, he's going to get choked is what's going to happen.
Well, he survived the first fight from this, remember?
But not in the third round.
Right.
That was in round number 1.
Right.
When he hadn't taken much damage, hadn't been beat up. We saw this with Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier fought well, got beat up on a little bit, and then got submitted. He said that in his corner. He goes, just ride it out when I find myself on the bottom and in these bad positions.
He's in a terrible spot here. The way he's elevating that left leg, using the butterfly with the body triangle, I mean, it's a terrible position for Chandler because he can't turn into him, he can't turn away from him, he can't use his left leg to help him explode out of it. He's got to get that left leg free. But in the process, he's also defending a choke.
Oliveira protesting that Chandler was grabbing his gloves. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 3.
Chandler's trying to get his body higher up. Oh, 12 to 6 elbows to the top of the head. They're totally legit.
9 career wins by rear naked choke for Charles Oliveira among his 21 career submission finishes.
Even if he gets out of this, he's getting his gut squeezed by that triangle. His endurance is getting sapped. He's getting his body pounded. I mean, is it a terrible feeling to have your stomach squashed by that triangle like that, especially in the position where it's at now, where it's on the top? And the fact that he's still utilizing that butterfly to keep Chandler's left leg out of play. Look how he's elevating that leg. Chandler's like almost helpless here. All he can do is kind of defend with his arms and fight off the choking arm. Now he's trying to trap the leg, trap his arm.
Yep. Use
his leg to trap the arm. But he goes right back to that body triangle, squeezing the guts. I mean, if Chandler does make it out of the next 45 seconds, he's going to be significantly weakened because of this.
It has been a systematic destruction through nearly 3 rounds for Charles Oliveira. And now trying to finish this fight late round 3.
He's got it on the chin. Oh, he got out of it. Amazing.
Great job by Chandler. He's a fighter, man. He won't give up on himself.
Well, there's the scramble. He lost the body triangle. If Chandler has a chance, now is it. He's got to try to buck and scramble and get his right shoulder towards Charles Oliveira's chest and spin around on top of him.
Chandler cracking a wry smile for whatever reason. So you want a rematch with Charles Oliveira. 3 rounds down.
Wow. But 3 rounds dominated by the former.
And at this point, it likely will not be by decision. Diego Lima called for a takedown from Oliveira.
He needs more of that, but not just one shot. He needs multiple shots. He needs to get Charles Oliveira to engage him in a firefight. And he might get taken out of that firefight, but it might connect. And that might be the only way he can win this fight.
Still plenty of premium unleaded in that gas tank of Chandler here early round 4.
He's in tremendous shape. And his heart is unquestionable. But he's just getting outskilled. Oh, there's a left hand. Oh,
man.
Oh.
What an absolute roar as expected. Nice counter from Oliveira.
Chandler is such an animal.
Yeah, he's an animal, man, and he just fights. He's so tough. It's a little different Oliveira, though. Before, he would get hurt. He would get dropped. He'd get himself into these firefights, but right now he's fighting much smarter.
Yes.
Every time he gets the octagon side, every time he hurts him, he takes him down.
What a beautiful job of taking the back there from that clinch. Just absolutely beautiful.
The nuanced takedown to get to this position. Plenty of time to work with as usual.
He's just so skillful. And you know where Micheal Chandler's like loading up on everything and exploding, Oliveira's just pop, 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 pop. And then the flow to get to his back here. It's just lovely.
Hey, Dean Thomas, what are you seeing?
You know, I think this is a gamble for Oliveira after spending the entire half of the last round on Chandler's back and having him defend. He's gambling taking his back out. I'd like to see him stay on top and do some damage. Like even here, if he's on his back, stay on top and at least do damage if you don't get the choke. But if he pulls him back on top of him, I think that's a gamble.
With anybody else, I might agree. But with this dude, I think he's the favorite. When he has your back, it's very hard to get out of there. He chokes so many dudes out.
Chandler hand fighting, turning with the choke, staying present in these compromising spots.
He's doing a good job of defending. This might turn into an arm triangle. The way he's controlling that left arm of Micheal Chandler, if he could slide that left arm further through and clasp his hands together. Oh, Mike almost got out of it. He doesn't have the hook. He doesn't have that second hook. Chandler's got to keep that left leg up and high and protect from that left hook.
Charles Oliveira employing his offensive wrestling a lot more than we've seen in fights past. 4 takedowns on 9 attempts. He's the only man who has taken Chandler down in Michael's UFC career.
Chandler's got it up. It's in. The second hook is in. He's trying to shake it off, but the second hook is in now. Chandler's holding on to the leg, trying to get the hooks off, but if he does that, Oliveira's going to sink that forearm under the chin. This is a technical battle here. No hook now on the right side. The right side has no hook. Oh, he's under. He's under. This is nasty. This is nasty. This is so nasty.
Oh, it's getting worse. He's got to hide the hand. Oh, man, Chandler's doing a really good job of fighting out of this.
Gutting it out. Very impressive stuff from Micheal Chandler.
And this has got to be tiring for Charles Oliveira in his legs. Squeezing on this body triangle all this time.
And for his arms as well. He keeps trying to secure those chokes.
Well, the back defense work has been done by Chandler, and if you're fighting Charles Oliveira, you better do that work.
But now, if Chandler makes it out of the next 25 seconds, he's 4 rounds of dominated down.
Yeah, and maybe potentially a 10-8 in round 2. He's going to need a knockout.
Oliveira's just content to hold him here until this round goes out, which shows me that he's tired, right? So he's not even trying to use the choke. He's conserving himself for the final round. But nothing. No attempt at all to advance.
It has been all the former champ through 20 minutes. He's smiling at you, Joe.
Yeah, he gave me a big smile.
You have only
He knows
one more
he's
round. You don't
killing
need
it.
a rhythm now anymore. This round, you just need to go, Mike. You did that thing, what you just, hey, you did that step over and you hit him. You hit him with it. Believe in your combos. Fast combos, Archer. Listen, this round, hey, you got 5 minutes. You don't need all that shit. Now it's time to go. Yeah? You never give up there, right? You never give up there. He don't finish you. You gonna fucking. Hey, last round you go. Now you go.
Good. Just check my arm. There you go. Listen. Look, he's dead. He's dead. This is now a round for intelligence. You got to be very smart right now. Okay? Just right there. Just this. This is it. Listen, he's gonna come at you, okay? Look. This is high guard all the time. Keep your guard high all the time.
Let's go.
Round 5 is brought to you by Manscaped's Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, the official electric trimmer of UFC. Visit manscaped.com now.
See how they were shaking out Oliveira's arms.
Sir, you ready?